Well, it's okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to GLTG. This is episode number 4.
Unprecedented.
And I'm your host, Kyle Ambrosi, and with me is...
Clay, how you doing?
Freshy P.
His name is Perry.
My name is Perry, bro.
Freshy P.
That's the first time you actually changed up your intro. Every
You
time
always
you
say,
say,
"Hi, I'm Perry."
Hi, I'm Perry.
Hi, I'm
Every
Perry.
single episode.
No,
He's like,
he said Percival or whatever.
the first one he said, but he said, hey, I'm Percival.
I do that to rip on Clay. There's a classic video of him.
Oh, wow.
We'll put that in the link, though.
Yeah, I really wish I knew
Aubrey
where to
has the
find
video.
it.
Aubrey
Link
has the
that video.
So this is the first episode with the same crew.
Yeah.
Because you haven't been on.
Yeah,
I
welcome
was
back,
on
dude.
the last one. Thank you.
And Hendrix was on episode 2, so this is the first reoccurring cast episode, and I'm very happy about that.
I was on the last one
OGs.
because there were girls here, and I can't speak in front of girls, so
It's true.
I.
Perry, are you farting?
No one has to know.
Bitch, I heard that
Yeah,
nobody
in the
they
mic.
probably
I heard
it.
the mic pick that up. That's how I noticed.
Well, now everybody knows.
Perry, can you close your button a little bit? I'm just staring at your chest hair.
Perry is wearing a Hawaiian. It's actually not really Hawaiian. It's floral though. He's got a bunch of flowers
very
on a
floral.
button down.
Yeah, it's a flowery day.
It is a flower day
It is.
in Michigan.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
52 I think I saw.
So I got my military jacket on.
That's why I'm wearing a tank top.
Yeah, you look like a fucking.
I am.
You look like something.
I am a fucking.
Is that your only tank top? I don't think.
No,
I've
I
ever
have
seen, I don't
I
believe
have
it.
no. There's this one.
I don't believe it either, actually.
I've only ever seen that one.
They must be the same color.
No,
Probably.
they're not. I have my Amoeba music.
Amiibo
tank top.
music.
Yeah, never
Amoeba.
mind. He's right.
Amiibo, like
Yep.
the Wii.
Amiibo.
It took him like 5 minutes to
He's
get
like,
there.
oh, Perry has like a collection of those things.
I know.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive,
I
actually.
like
It
those
is.
Amiibos. I collect all the Smash Bros. Ones. I have,
Do you have them set up exactly how they are on like the roster?
I did at one point, but I've been moving houses too much lately. I don't have them all like that anymore. I have
If only you could just stay at one place
Yeah.
that I offered you.
Man, fuck you. I think I have 47 out of the 56 Smash Bros. Ow, fuck. I think I have. Ow, that was my hand, bro.
He punched a chair.
I think I got 47 out of like 56 Smash Bros. Characters. So I'm working on it. It's really hard though. Those Amiibos get scalped like crazy online.
I'm sure. I always just wanted a Charizard one. I never got it though. That's the only one I ever wanted.
I want
Really?
Jigglypuff.
I
Oh my god.
used to really be able to do that. Like when I was prepubescent, I was really good at that.
Ooh, I think I used to be able to
Lean
do
into the mic.
And do it? Oh.
No. Just in general. Don't do it again. But just
Okay.
in general, talking to the mic.
You know what? That's a good subject actually.
No, it's
As
not.
kids,
Being
like
prepubescent.
no, what like voices we used to be able to do as kids? Because
You know
I
what?
could do a bunch.
Perry was a voice. He still is. But he was really into it, man.
Yeah, not nearly as like.
Perry and I actually had a really weird childhood growing up.
Yeah, me too.
You ever sit down and think about our childhood?
No, I think you're weird.
We grew up going to a Buddhist temple. Perry and I
that's
are
pretty
white
cool.
as fuck.
Oh, I was just telling my friend about that the other day.
Yeah. Like,
We went to a monastery, bro. That shit was crazy.
How,
You
like,
and
how
me.
old? How did you dress for that? Did you dress like regular church clothes, or was it totally
church clothes. It's not a church, so
Okay,
no.
it's
Buddhist.
religious, so church
Ah.
clothes are like a general like dressy outfit.
You and I, no, we didn't ever dress up for it, didn't we?
No. Buddhists are like the most liberal people ever. They don't give a fuck. They
And
only
we weren't monks, so we didn't have the garbs.
right. They
You
only
were
make
monks.
you.
Wow, that's
You know,
unfortunate.
funny you make fun of me for that because Perry and I almost signed up to be
Monks.
monks.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't is because he didn't want to, and we'd have to stay at the temple for a whole summer.
And the
I
only
didn't
reason I
wanna go
didn't go
That's
because
not.
they make you cut your fucking hair.
Yeah, and Perry had
And
long hair.
as a kid, ooh, yep, I had a mane, bro. I was not
Sure
cutting
did.
that.
You
I
sure
shaved my head in kindergarten to be a monk.
Yeah, Kyle was not a vain boy as a kid. He did not care.
It's because I was always ugly, so it didn't matter.
did. Yeah, let's,
Wow.
let's add on to it. Bro.
Yeah, I looked cool with a buzz
Buzz
head.
cut?
Yeah,
Do it again.
no, not anymore.
You should do it again. I couldn't even picture that.
I could.
I could.
No, my hair is like 90% of my good looks.
90%. That's it.
Yeah, the 10% is my eyes. You know it's true though, right? Like, my eyes are. I get
guess.
complimented on my eyes all the time.
I've never even really looked into your eyes, Kyle.
No,
Not
there's-
until this moment.
And now
they're
you're
staring.
turned on.
Nah, maybe.
But no, dude, the weather. I'm so happy about it because it's
I had
been
no idea.
snowing and blizzarding.
It was
and
so
raining.
fucked. I remember one morning, I was just so pissed. Like I went outside and there was just snow everywhere, and I was still like half awake and I was just freezing. I'm like, dude, why the fuck do I live here? Like,
That's
why
me,
do I
like,
live in
every
a
day,
place
though.
where like my body feels like bad because I'm outside? Like
Yeah.
my face hurts because I'm standing out here right now. That's a fucked up place to be in.
Nah, bro.
No, it is.
I think this weather's been pretty cool. You get the best of both worlds.
No, it's
all 4.
No, because like you wear different shit. Like I want to plan out like what kind of clothes am I gonna wear for like the week. Like, all right, I'm gonna wear like t-shirts or like jackets or long sleeves. You can't do that. It's impossible.
I guess not.
Like in the morning, you will literally wear a parka, and then by like 3 p.m., you're like, I need shorts and a tank top. Like,
The only day that happened to me was
Perry fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. Was yesterday. Yesterday was like that, where the morning was really fucking hot. And I went out in like a shorts and tank top.
Yeah.
And then at night, I'm fortunate I had a blanket in my fucking car because I was here at the Dovetail. I had my blanket in my car. I'm so glad I did because I was chilling outside. I wrapped myself up. Got fucking freezing out.
Yeah, no, I was driving around with my convertible down, and then at the end of the night,
I saw your Snapchat.
Yeah, everybody made fun of my Snapchat story.
I didn't. I don't think I made fun of it.
No,
I made fun of it to myself, but like, I didn't say anything.
People
to you.
made fun of you to me.
Why?
People were coming to me like, bro, your brother looks like a dickhead. I was like, are you serious?
I am a dickhead.
I don't like. I haven't had my phone lately, so I don't know what he's doing on Snapchat. I'm thinking he's snorting coke or something.
I wish.
No, dude, your brother's wilding out, dude. He's like, oh shit, what'd he do?
Literally, it was me recording myself in my car listening to music with the top down.
I know, and you like cop a smile. I was like, that's on.
That's
Why is
all I
everyone making a big deal?
Who said it, huh? Was it Alex?
It was Lori.
Fuck Lori.
Yeah.
Wow,
Shout
my
out
fucking
Lori.
special guest star.
Shout out Lori. She's upstairs right now. Should we go get her?
Yeah, we should go get her and fucking rail on
Just
her.
roast the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Text her. No, don't bring her down.
He can't text her.
Oh, his phone's
Why
broken.
can't you text her, Perry?
My phone broke.
How?
Cause
Is this a good story or is it like a dumb story?
No, it's not. No, you don't.
Okay.
I have an LG. It got stuck in a boot loop. That's about it. It won't go past the LG logo.
It got stuck in
There
his
you go.
boot and he...
Well, I'm pissed off because like it's the first phone that I haven't broken. It just broke on its own.
Okay.
So on one hand, I'm kind of proud, but on the other, like, it's just like, man, come on. I took such good care of this phone. It was my favorite fucking phone.
Didn't you
ever.
shatter the screen?
On the LG? No.
Yes, you did.
It has a hairline crack, but I never shattered it. That's not shattered.
Hairline crack.
It has a fucking hairline going through
I
it.
don't recall, so I can't even comment.
Anyways. No, the first phone I didn't actually break, besides all of my flip phones, because those things didn't break in general.
You had a flip phone?
Good times.
Yeah, I grew
Everybody
up.
had a fucking flip phone.
I didn't have a flip phone. I had one of those...
Oh, you're a rich
Okay,
kid.
that's
whatever you call those things.
okay, then by that standard, I didn't have a flip phone either, but Perry did. Perry was the only one I know.
You're a fucking poser then.
I had the Juke, the Verizon Juke, the one that was actually... It didn't have, like, texting, but it wasn't like a flip phone. It slid out like a fucking knife.
Yeah, mine was like a BlackBerry thing. I don't really remember. I thought people thought it was hot shit because I was like 13 and no one really even had phones. I remember bringing it to my friend's house when like all my friends were over. Like,
I got my first phone.
Check out his phone.
That's a businessman's phone, bro.
But the funniest thing is after that, everyone got iPhones and I still had like shitty phones. Literally until my senior year of high school, all my phones were just shit. Like I had an HTC One literally until like 2016.
What's wrong with that?
It was disgusting. It was horrible. It was this big ass like brick. It was like
Really?
this.
I don't
He probably had an older one.
It was super old. It was probably from like 2010. It was really bad.
Well, nice, bro.
So I just used my iPod for like apps and shit.
I've always had top of the line phones. That's not true at all.
I disagree. You can't even take good pictures, dude.
Oh. Oh my god.
This is Apple versus Android right here again, but we're gonna do it live now, bitch.
Apple. I don't even have anything to defend Apple.
I know,
I just have an iPhone because it looks cool,
dick.
and I like iMessage because all my friends. I literally have an iPhone because all my friends have
Wow,
iPhones.
so you're a fucking poser.
Yeah.
Poser.
Poser
It just
alert.
makes, like I said, makes texting easier.
No.
Exposed.
It does.
It doesn't.
With other people that have iPhones, it makes texting.
iMessenger.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I literally have to talk to you guys on Facebook fucking Messenger. It's retarded.
That's intuitive.
Intuitive.
Yeah, bro. We're like, yeah, man. We're like,
we forgot to say Happy 420. It's a national holiday.
Happy 420.
happy 420, guys.
It's illegal, so don't smoke any marijuana.
It's
but
in some states.
If you got a med
in
card,
Michigan,
you
it's
being
illegal.
responsible.
Are in a state
I respect
where it's
you.
legal.
But
Go buck wild.
have fun. I was going to open with that. I totally forgot because
Yeah.
I opened it in the middle of a
I
conversation.
forgot too.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
I got the
Just Perry
necessary
saying
attire
nothing
on.
right there just reminded me what day it was.
Wow.
Is that why you're wearing that shirt? Because of the flowers.
I'm celebrating,
the plants?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
respect that.
questionable socks on right now that you can't see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
They're
wearing
pretty cool though.
ankle socks.
Wow.
And a
You're a
tank top.
loser.
Yeah. Then my Pumas.
I don't like those shoes.
You don't like anything I have.
I don't. That's not true. I like your watch. I like your rings because I got
Thanks.
you one of them.
My watch.
The only ring I like is the ring that I got you. I don't like the other ones.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. You don't like the one Bailey made me?
No. It looks.
I hope she hears this. She probably will.
I feel like Bailey doesn't listen to this.
She does.
Does she?
Yeah.
Ooh, busted. Now you're in trouble,
Now you're in
kid.
trouble.
I don't believe it.
Okay,
I guess,
that's fine.
But you can't say anything.
I
to
won't.
her.
I promise I won't say anything to her.
Bailey, your ring fucking sucks. I'm
She's
kidding.
gonna cry. You're
Listen,
actually
listen.
gonna make her cry.
Okay,
Busted.
listen, it's a fine ring. It's my ring's way cooler. That's it.
I'll accept that
That ring
answer.
is cool because you made it. That's the only reason why it's cool. Is because
Very
it was
cute.
made by.
I love
a
this
person.
ring.
Well, yeah, because she
That's
gave it to you.
nice. Yeah. It's a $50 ring.
That's why it's special.
Yeah.
If you just found that ring, you'd be like, "This ring sucks dick," and then you would
That's
throw it
not
away.
true at all. Actually, I like the simplicity of it. Anyways, nobody can see it, so it doesn't matter why we're talking about
Oh,
it.
you know what?
I can see it.
On the subject of holidays, bro, a week from now, we got Avengers coming out.
That's true. That's
That
also
is a
that should be a holiday.
That's a fucking
I'm
holiday.
literally calling in sick to work. I don't give a fuck. It's. Oh, I hope my employees listen to this. They're all like 80 years old.
None of them are.
Nobody has any idea.
Do you promote this at work?
Huh? Absolutely
Yeah, exactly.
not. Except for there's only one girl that's like my age, but she has no idea. But I'm literally calling in sick to work. And that's the day we have, it's like the most important day of the week. Thursdays are the most important day because they need like everyone they can get. And I
That's
said,
such
Oh.
a dumb fucking day.
yeah. That's my favorite day to work though because
Why didn't you just ask for that day off? Like,
Because I forgot about it and they.
so you're stupid.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Well, because I had to take off a day for a wedding, and I didn't want to be like, I need to take off this day and just look like an asshole. So I was
But
like, I'll
that's-
just
They
accept
love
it.
that, though.
Yeah,
They
at least you're
love
like
when-
prepared.
Yeah.
Now you're just gonna call in sick and screw them all.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Well, whatever.
Oh well. Anyways, Avengers. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
All right.
I actually
Who do you
haven't
think's gonna
seen-
die?
I think Captain America's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Me
kind of
too.
a bitch.
He is kind of a bitch, dude.
Don't let David hear this one.
No, listen, Captain America is my favorite character, but he's kind of a bitch.
He is. Yeah. I mean,
I love
he always
him,
has
but-
like good intentions, but he's
But
just
sometimes
like,
they're too
he's
good,
so
right?
stubborn. He's so like arrogant.
He's
like,
more naive than stubborn, I think.
Well, yeah, because
thinks-
like in
he
Civil
thinks he
War,
knows.
his whole spiel was like, "Well, Bucky's my friend," but like he's fucking over everyone because Bucky's his friend.
It was mostly about Bucky, but it was also about like the other soldiers that could possibly be
out
created.
there, yeah.
So I understand where he was coming from, but it was mostly just like his heart on for Bucky. And I'm like, dude, I understand he's your friend, but think about
That's
the
when
fucking
Iron Man
government,
was like-
bro.
So was I.
Oh, I love Iron Man so much. Iron Man in Civil War is so like he pulled at my heartstrings, dog.
Yeah, he was. It was better than Iron Man 3.
No, fuck you.
Fuck
Iron
you.
Man
Iron
3
Man
was
3
so
fucking
good.
sucked.
Oh,
It sucked.
Iron
Get
Man
out.
3 was so good.
Can we fire him?
Yeah, Clay,
I
you're never
love
gonna be
Iron
on
Man
again.
3.
Iron Man
He
3
fucking sucks,
That shit
dude.
put me
Why?
asleep.
Why? Why does it suck?
Okay, first off, the whole art, like, I get where the movie was trying to go and try to be emotional, like,
That's what it gave
But it
like
didn't
Tony
do
Stark
it.
that like human like
but
holy
he was
shit,
just annoying. You're like, oh, here he goes again with another fucking blackout or whatever.
Okay, but listen.
He's like, oh, I saw aliens, so I'm depressed. Well, fuck him.
Listen. If
Iron Man's
you're-
my favorite superhero, so don't get it like wrong. But
Okay, but if you're in his shoes and you just like have this shit in your mind, like there's a whole other like mess of shit out there going on, like in the universe, whatever, all these threats, all this shit, and you're just on Earth and you're just some guy that made a suit and you have all this pressure on you, you're gonna lose your shit. Like it's inevitable because he has this like responsibility, like I have to take control. Not, I mean, he has like a partners or whatever the fuck, but like he is a part of that. And
But-
if shit goes south, he has to get involved. He has to.
get where the movie was coming from and where it's trying to go. I don't think it accomplished it in the right way.
That's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
You think so?
And also the whole
I
thing
liked
with the
it.
fucking president, that was stupid.
I thought that was funny as fuck.
Exactly. It's
dude.
not supposed to be funny
That
though.
was
That's the
so-
point.
That was
It
hilarious.
was so stupid.
My favorite part of that movie, this is gonna sound so stupid, but it's when he's in, what was it, the Mandarin, right? But the fake Mandarin,
Yeah.
like the actor guy, and there's like that, I don't know if she's a prostitute or whatever that girl was, and she's just like fucked up on the couch, and then he like breaks out of whatever they were tying him to, and she just like waves at him and like does finger guns to him. That's my favorite part of the whole movie.
Yeah, no,
I
that
like
sounds
that
like something
movie.
you would like. You're kind of dumb.
it was a good moment. Or, I don't know, I like Iron Man a lot.
Iron Man's
If
cool.
Iron Man dies in this movie,
I'm never
gonna
watching
kill
a Marvel
myself.
movie again.
I'm gonna jump up from the theater and just like, you know, like the ledge, like where the like,
Yeah.
where the exit is, I'm just gonna leap off of that.
I don't think you'll die
I don't
from
think I'll
that.
die. I'll just
You'll
fuck up
like-
my leg
yeah.
a lot, but
or your head.
I think it's gonna be Captain America, which
It
sucks.
should. I think in the comics it was, wasn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
That's
Was
what I
it?
heard. Yeah. Please stop scratching the table.
I'm sorry.
Like if you're gonna scratch it, just do
Now,
your
what
leg,
I'm
do your
hoping
leg.
for, now listen, I don't give a fuck who dies. I'm just saying,
gonna be hard.
I hope on the flip side of things, that they introduce a new character. And I hope it's fucking Nova. Because, listen, I've been waiting for Nova to be in a Marvel movie for 10 years now, and I haven't fucking seen him. Where is Nova?
Yeah, that's a
Where?
good point.
He's a Guardian of the fucking Galaxy, and he's not in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Where's Nova? I need answers, Marvel.
Nova Corps was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but it was two dipshits.
Yeah, that's true.
It was special guest actors. But they're not Nova, though. They're not Richie, bro. Richie.
Richie, bro.
I need Richie, bro.
I feel like they would add Nova later on. I don't know about in this movie, though, because I feel like I read something about...
Well, we also don't know how much they're hiding, because, like, this is going to be a very big movie for Marvel.
This movie is going to be insane.
It's going to be astronomical. And so they might be pulling our legs and, like, hiding a whole bunch of shit. Now, I doubt that because, like, these big studios want to get as much teasers out as they can, and that's why they said somebody's dying. Like, don't you think a movie would be way better if they never actually said that and we just go in there and somebody died and you're like, what the fuck?
Did they directly say that somebody was going to
Yes.
die? They said it weird, though. They said, like, some people, like, aren't going to... It's a war. They made the point of, like, it's a war, some people aren't going to make it out. But I don't think...
Which means death.
Yeah.
That's, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, play, bro.
I guess so. If it's Iron Man, or if it's Spider-Man, hold on. If it's Spider-Man,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up.
Spider-Man's not going to die.
He has another movie coming, you fucking inbred.
I mean, yeah, because
It
Chris
could've
Evans
been.
doesn't... His contract ends after this movie, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
they're
true.
most likely going to get rid of him, you know?
That's true. But
I don't, you know who else? I don't think Thor has another movie coming. It could be Thor too, honestly.
That'd be weird.
That'd be sad.
But, like, Thor sucks, so I
No.
don't care.
Oh, no.
That's a thing to say.
Oh,
That's
no.
a thing. Listen,
This boy.
Thor's movies,
Are garbage.
the first two... Okay, the first one was okay.
To be fair, I
Second
haven't
one
seen
was-
Ragnarok, so I have no opinion
Can
on
we
that.
watch Ragnarok? I have it. It's
Okay.
really good, actually. I was really impressed.
I
with
heard it was really good and I want to see
It was super good because it was different. Like the first two Thor movies would try to be like kind of edgy and like
Yeah, but this one just pulled the Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah.
So it's
yeah,
like
in
it
a
wasn't
way.
really different. They were just banking off of their success.
Yeah, that's true. It was really similar to Guardians of the Galaxy. But Jeff Goldblum's in it, dude.
I don't really give a shit about that guy.
You
I
don't
don't
like
know
Jeff
who
Goldblum?
that
I never said I didn't like him. I just I don't give a shit about him. Like he was great in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And now he's just like
he's
that.
Like
He's
an
like
iconic guy though.
Yeah, and that's
I
all
don't
they use him
know.
for. He's not even. I don't even think he's particularly like a good actor at this point. Like they just like be Jeff Goldblum in a movie.
You didn't say you don't know who Jeff Goldblum is?
Yeah, who is it?
He's a guy. He was in
Life,
Jurassic Park.
Finds a way.
Life finds a way. The guy with the glasses, dark hair.
All right, hold on.
I don't know.
Look up
Sidebar.
Jeff Goldblum, dude.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Foxworthy.
That's
Not even close, dude.
That's my
Not
guy.
even close. Anyways,
Jeff
Independent.
Foxworthy.
You ever seen Independence Day with Will Smith, the alien movie?
Don't even ask him that.
I haven't, no.
All right, he was in that movie.
Uh,
I'm trying to think of
This
other movies
dude.
that he was in. Jeff
oh,
Goldblum,
man.
that guy.
That guy, I hate that guy.
Why?
I don't
What's
like,
wrong with
I don't
him?
like
no,
that
his
guy.
voice cracked by the way.
There's nothing. Oh, did it?
I don't like that Jeff
Did it?
Goldblum.
You sound like a
I
fucking
don't like that
dinosaur.
Jeff. Man, fuck Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Isn't
Shout out to Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyways, Thor. Oh, can we do spoilers, Perry?
For what?
I was gonna spoil Thor a little bit. The
The
third one.
Ragnarok? No, because I haven't seen it.
Okay. Okay.
And if
no
we're gonna
problem.
watch it, I want to see it. I
No,
mean, not.
it was just gonna add light into like what's gonna happen with Thor and Avengers, because some shit went down in Ragnarok. Like,
All right,
a
well,
lot
let,
of shit went
let
down.
me watch it and
Yeah.
we can talk
That's
about it
fair.
later, but
Do you think it's gonna beat Black Panther? Because
It might.
Black Panther set
This is
like
the number
records,
3, yeah.
like insane
it hit
records.
number 3 and
Well,
What's
I mean,
that thing?
Black Panther's gonna be in this new Avengers, so
Yeah, but I think it was a different like aspect of Black
I know
Panther.
people that saw Black Panther and now they want to see Avengers because of Black Panther, and he's gonna be in it. So I think I'm not saying that would set it off. I think there's still gonna be people that only wanted to see Black Panther and they don't give a fuck about Avengers.
Probably.
So I'm not like confident that it might set the same records as Black Panther, but I don't know.
I think it might just because of the size of the movie.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
think
a whopper.
Yeah, that's why we had to get tickets early as hell, man. We
Is
gotta get
Sky
there.
coming with us?
Yes.
Okay.
She said she didn't work, so
Okay.
I already bought her
y'all
goddamn
better-
ticket. So if she doesn't come, I'm gonna kick her ass. I don't think does she listen to
Ooh.
this?
She did. She did listen to the last one.
Well, she'll hear it eventually. Well, we probably would have already seen the movie by the time this. Even,
No,
I think
I'm not
so.
letting David.
I think so.
Okay, I want to. First up, I want to bring up the fact that David took fucking what was it? 6 days.
It was about
6 days to edit one fucking video.
To be
it usually
fair-
takes him 1 to 2 days.
David's a college boy. If I had to do the
Dude,
same thing
dude.
this week, it wouldn't have gotten done. No way in hell. To be fair,
I was
to give him
very
the
upset.
benefit of the doubt.
I understand. I do want to talk about college after this segment, but I was pissed off.
Can we just talk about Avengers for the rest of this?
No.
I
don't
could
think.
do it all
I don't
day.
think I could.
I think we got it all out.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need to say.
I'm
about
really
Avengers.
excited.
Yeah, no,
to
I'm
say
excited
the
for it too.
To say the
but,
least.
I understand that David's a college boy, but
College.
I think this will be out. This should be out by Tuesday, and if it's not, then I'm going to edit it and put it out Tuesday.
All right, we'll see what happens. Anyways, you want to talk about
College. Did you?
Me?
This was your last week, wasn't it?
It was my last week of classes. I still have 2 exams next week. Wow, that
Wow,
probably was just the worst.
Why would you
wasn't
do
it?
that? Yeah,
I
it
didn't mean
literally
to. Anyways.
We've been over this for literally the first episode. We
Anyway,
talked about this.
yeah, dude, just take coins away from me. I shouldn't have coins, but I need something to do with my hands. I get distracted. But my last week of classes,
Yeah.
I had some major projects. That's why I wasn't on the last podcast, because I had a lot of things to work on, and I just didn't have time. But I'm done with my classes. I just have those 2 exams, which I think I'll do pretty okay, and hopefully I won't, flunk out, and my life will be over, which probably wouldn't be the case.
So David gets out in May.
That's late as hell.
Yeah.
But my school gets out super early because we start like the first week of September, and then we have like a really early spring break for some reason. So we get out in April. Like I think April 26th is like the last day for like everybody. Like after that, it's completely over.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't know. 'Cause I dropped out and all that.
Yeah,
It was great.
Beauty
It's
school
the best
dropout.
decision of my life, to be honest.
Was it?
Yeah,
Think so?
actually. I want to come back to this conversation in about 10 years and see where we both are. Because you're on track to graduate college.
Maybe
I dropped out.
We'll see.
Well, you're going to be going on your 3rd year in
Yes.
the fall, so it's like you're like almost done.
Nah, I'm halfway there.
You're halfway there.
In the
but
words of
in fall, you'll be.
what band is that? We're halfway there.
I would not know.
It was a
Pop
Nickel-
culture.
It was a
completely
Nickelodeon
escapes me.
band.
Oh, Big Time
Oh, was
Rush.
it Jonas?
Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
Big Time Rush.
That's
In the
what I
words
was
of Big
gonna
Time Rush, I'm halfway there.
So
I used to like Big Time Rush. They
So
used
did
to
I.
slap.
I think
I used
everyone
to-
did.
I used to fuck with
I'm
Big
glad,
Time Rush, dude.
I'm glad they stopped when they were on top, man.
Yeah.
Because they would be fuckers by
Oh,
now.
it would be bad. That's the thing with a lot of things, though. It's like you either stop when you're still okay
This is Batman.
or good. This is Batman. This
Wow.
is Batman as fuck. Wait, what's the actual
You either
quote?
live long
Enough
enough
to be.
Oh,
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
And I think that's accurate for literally everything.
musicians.
That's musicians. That's movies. That's TV shows.
Clay,
That's everything. Whoa,
put the coin down.
I'm not doing anything.
Busted.
Busted,
Stop
bro.
touching the table.
I'm sorry. There's just like a weird like coating on it that I can't help but scratch away.
Are you?
It's like wax or
Do you have a
something.
mental illness?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I have like some kind of OCD, probably.
Yeah. You're gonna offend a lot of people saying that.
How?
Man.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Because you
I don't
don't
have
have
OCD.
OCD.
Yeah, I don't have OCD. I'm
Kyle,
sorry.
who's that guy from Psychonauts? The kid with the tinfoil hat.
Oh my god.
That's what Clay looks like. I've been thinking about
Holy
that.
shit,
I'm trying to
dude.
think of his name.
Oh
It's
my
not.
God.
It's not
What
like
is Psychonauts?
it's
the
not
best game ever.
Duggan. What's his fucking name?
Oh, dude, you're on track though.
I know. It's not Duggan. What's his name? Y'all, listen. If y'all ever play Psychonauts, that's what Clay looks like. He looks like that kid with the tinfoil hat.
Dogan.
I don't know what that
Dogan,
is.
bro.
Dogan.
Wow. See that?
You were really on point there.
got
I'm
him.
really curious to see this guy. Oh my god.
God, dude.
We gotta put like a link in the description to see Dogan.
Dude, okay.
Can we talk about this game?
Who
That
was I
game
before?
so
I was that
weird.
one guy from Marvel, the fucking head guy.
I can't look at this. MODOK, dude. Clay looks like MODOK, bro. Holy
Yeah, bro,
shit!
MODOK.
Look up a picture of MODOK. If you're not friends with us and you're watching this, look up a picture of MODOK and
That's your
what
mental.
Clay
That's your
looks
mental
like.
image.
Yeah.
Of me. Just this
A
a
giant-
horrible monster
giant head.
thing. I'm just a giant head.
Yeah. That's essentially
With
it.
what does he have around him? Just like a robot suit.
Psionic blaster.
Yeah, he's in a flying suit.
Yeah. I
He's
wish.
literally just a giant head. Like
That's
his
it.
hands are like fucking the size of pennies.
That's me.
His hands are like on keyboards, and he like just programs himself. I guess. I don't know.
What a guy. They should add him to the cinematic universe.
Oh my god, I would fucking love to see MODOK on this big screen,
dude. Seeing MODOK in a Marvel movie.
I would die happy after that.
Oh, that would be yeah, that'd be good.
In Ultimate Marvel
Do you
vs.
think that would be
Capcom,
good, really?
That's right. Yeah,
that was my character. Was MODOK.
that's true, man.
I used him. He was not even a good character. He sucked.
He actually was pretty good.
If you knew how to use him, but he was really hard to know.
Yeah, he was
He was
complicated.
really
I think that's
complicated.
mostly the characters you choose are just like
That's not true.
Whack ass characters.
I do
King-
pick whack
King
characters.
DDD,
No,
bro.
you do it on
King
purpose.
DDD. In Smash 4, my character is DDD.
Yeah.
And Jigglypuff.
He's a fucker with DDD.
I don't even
man.
know how you find these characters in fighting
They're in the
games.
game.
How do you intentionally pick the most fucking crazy characters every time, no matter what fighting game it is?
It's just him, man. I wonder who you'd pick in like Mortal Kombat. You guys don't like Mortal Kombat.
He would probably pick fucking what's that guy's name? Not
I think the guy with the big that has 4 arms. I forgot his name.
I
You know
wouldn't
the
pick that
big
guy.
ass guy with 4 arms.
it wouldn't be him.
Sure.
No, who's that fucking guy that's black?
That's racist.
Wow, what the hell? The cop. Wait.
Not
the
his, not
cop.
his skin. He's like a fucking ninja. He's one of the like ninjas. He's not the yellow
Noob.
one or the blue.
The
Yeah,
yellow
that
one.
guy.
Was it
Scorpion.
I don't think his name is actually Noob. He has like
No,
a
it
name.
is. His name is Noob. I think that's the
Okay.
guy that like disappears and he has like smoke or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be him.
probably.
Nah, I wouldn't pick that guy.
Who would you pick?
Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna look up.
All right, so
Character roster.
damn, on the subject of fighting games, I'm kind of excited now. I live for fighting games, honestly.
Yeah, Smash is okay. I always was a Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat guy in my heyday.
I like the more complicated fighting games too, but I play Smash Bros. Just because it's got all my
it's
favorite
like
characters
universal.
in.
Like anyone can pick up controller and
Right,
play Smash
yeah.
Bros.
It's easy and it's got all the Nintendo characters, bro.
yeah,
What's
so
the?
it's always relatable.
I fucking
You
love
know,
it.
Perry might have been talking about Scorpion.
No, I'm not.
He's
dude.
talking about He said the yellow ninja.
Yeah.
No, I said the black one.
He
No,
said
but-
black.
yeah.
No. Alright.
Noob.
You know, I'd probably pick. I think I picked Cassie Cage. Or
Yeah.
Baraka. It was one of
Cassie
those two.
Cage is like that guy's
Baraka.
daughter.
I knew, yeah, Baraka, bro. That explains a lot.
Anyways,
Oh, Baraka's like he's like that monster dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the fucking scary ass.
isn't he the lizard dude?
No, that's no.
He's the
I
bald.
don't
dude.
even know what I'm talking about.
He used to when I used to play Mortal Kombat for the SNES, and I would pick Baraka, or I would see him. I always thought he looked like our grandpa's neighbor Dennis.
Dude, what?
I just that's what I thought. I drew some parallels as a kid. I don't know.
You think the weirdest things?
He just compares humans to video game
Just
characters.
monsters too. They're not
just,
even like
just like fucked up
normal
people.
characters. Yeah.
Damn.
It's alright, Perry.
Yeah.
We forgive you.
Are you looking at my notes?
Yeah.
I have a lot. We went really off track. So on my notes, I have the weather in Michigan, which we
already-
did cover.
We covered that a little bit.
I have
It's fucked.
NASA. I have another Elon Musk story.
Our boy
I have
Elon.
the DNC sues Trump. That happened today.
DNC
Breaking
sued
news.
Trump.
DNC sued Trump.
Let's talk about that because I'm not informed.
And I want to talk about the Syria bombing. Not a lot. I didn't want to get too into it.
I am so bad with news. I found out I don't ever know what the fuck is actually going on in the world ever. I never know.
So-
like with foreign like
Welcome
shit.
to a new segment called Current Events with Kyle.
Yeah.
To inform Clay on the world.
To
because
inform
I need to
people
know
like
Syria.
Clay.
What the fuck is going on in Syria?
Okay,
man? I have
so
no idea.
here's the
messed up.
gist.
I know.
It's
I know.
really
I know it's
messed up.
jacked. I know people are getting blown
Here's
up.
the
Okay.
gist.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
So, Trump claimed that the Syrian government used chemical weapons on their own citizens, which includes women and children.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I knew. Yeah. I knew that.
Like a couple
And
years ago.
he said there was strong evidence that these chemical weapons were used, which were obviously outlawed in the Geneva Convention after World War One. And so he said, we're going to bomb the shit out of them because
Shout out,
they
our boy Trump.
chemmed their citizens. And then he bombed the shit out of them. And Perry just is groping himself now.
Nobody has to know, bro. I'm sorry, my dick is all crunched up. So anyway, man.
Back to the dying children.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, yeah, Trump bombed Syria. The United States bombed Syria.
That happened today?
No, that happened last.
It was a
No,
couple days ago.
it happened on like Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
Did
it's
that-
messed up.
Did that do anything? Did that like effective at all?
Well, here's the thing: is that like, from what I've heard, I think the U.S. is framing Syria intentionally. Like
Like we did
there's
with
no,
Iraq.
there's no, yeah, there's no evidence
Iran,
that they
whatever.
actually have chemical weapons. We're just saying that so we have an excuse to bomb the fuck out of them.
For what purpose? What does Syria have anything that
We don't support their government.
That's it.
That's it.
Bro.
Well, now, to be fair,
That's just what the US does,
I'm
yeah.
uninformed on the subject of why we bombed Syria, and even if they have the weapons, so I'm not going to comment on that. But I do know that the facts are the United States bombed them because they claimed they had chemical weapons. We also do not support their government.
But okay,
Russia supports their government. We support the insurgents in Syria.
what exactly is being bombed though? That's what I don't understand. If we're bombing
These-
Syria
these
because
plants.
The chemical
chemical plants. Okay. which I feel like that could have disastrous outcomes if you
Well,
bomb a fucking chemical plant.
Yeah, most of Syria is like people living in fucking bunkers underground
Right,
now. I mean,
right.
shit, it's really fucked up.
No, because I do remember seeing when the chemical thing happened, like videos of people, like on beaches, I believe it was.
Yeah.
It's gonna get really dark, but like these people just straight up like fucked up after that. But
Yeah, there were lots of videos on Twitter and stuff
Yeah.
of Syria getting bombed. You know, just bombs falling and explosions happening. Some people were gleeful and some weren't, obviously.
yeah,
So, also, I wanted to talk about the DNC. This happened today. The Democratic National Convention sued Trump over the Russia ties.
okay.
And I read that article. Now, I was at work, so I skimmed through it real quick because I only have a very short amount of time to be on my phone.
Yeah, me too. When I'm on my phone, they get angry at me. They literally call
You know,
me.
I'm sorry about the interruption. Apparently, there's something
It's
going
alright.
on
We're gonna go up
upstairs.
there. We're gonna go beat the shit out of them. So
Yeah.
just bear with us.
So
Yeah,
I have no clue what's going on up there.
they're doing like a poetry reading or something.
Oh, fucking hell.
So we're just gonna hear poetry.
How far into this are we?
We're
Not very. I don't
we're
think.
30 minutes in.
We can cover a few more.
Democrats file suit alleging Russia, Trump campaign, and WikiLeaks. They also
WikiLeaks.
are suing WikiLeaks for the interference in the 2016 election campaign. So,
WikiLeaks. That's rough territory.
That's
Because
that's a slippery slope, man.
Because they're like, man, sometimes WikiLeaks can be the greatest gift of all time. Sometimes they're just the bane of existence.
well, because it's like they don't. I don't know how biased they are, but I would like to hope that they aren't biased and they just release everything.
absolutely- Right. Well, that's the idea. They release everything, and that's why they get fucking so much shit. Because, either it's blackmail or it's not.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure all of it's blackmail, dude.
Well, no,
It just depends on who the party is that's getting it, or the person, you know?
I think WikiLeaks is, all honest, but I think people just treat it like blackmail because the truth hurts, bro.
Truth hurts, bro. You can't handle the truth. Man, that's who you look like. Do you look like Tom Cruise
Fuck
in that one
you.
movie when he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
Oh,
Holy shit!
no,
You
dude.
can't handle the truth. You're
What
not
movie
David
is that?
Spade. You're Tom Cruise. Whatever movie Tom Cruise has a floral shirt on like that. I could not tell you, but that's why I was staring at you
It's
so
my
hard.
favorite gif on Twitter.
Oh,
You can't handle the juice.
the what?
The juice.
The juice.
Okay. Anyways, I'm
Damn.
okay. So, in other news, current events with Kyle to tell Clay about the world. Elon Musk.
What did boy Elon do?
Our boy Elon is having a rough time with Tesla.
I knew he was having a hard time.
With Tesla.
Just with Tesla?
Just
Is
with
that it?
Tesla.
That's good.
Yeah, so he's kind of bouncing back. But he admitted on Twitter that it was his mistake for believing that full automation was the way to go in his Tesla factory. And
What a
that
guy.
he underestimated the power of people and that he needs more people to work in the factory on the cars.
That's how you know Elon's a good leader, though.
Well, he's a great
when you
leader,
fess up
yeah.
to your fuck ups, that's not like, oh well, it was this or it was that. Like when someone just straight up says like, oh yeah, dude, like that's my bad.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone's legit.
So, I don't know how I haven't been following their stocks on the stock market this week, but I know they did go up last week. I don't know if they're up or down again, but yeah. So Elon Musk was having a rough time with Tesla. I don't think there's any news on their autopilot or anything. Like I don't think anything
Okay.
bad's happened with that again this week or anything like that. So I think they're just dealing with the Model 3. But I know a lot of people are getting their cars now. Not a lot of people, I shouldn't say that. But
Some
people are getting their Model
getting
3s.
cars, so
They're getting their cars. They
Nice.
ramped up production. I don't know how many units they're at per week this week, but last week they were at to 2,300. But I said Elon Musk was doing bad with Tesla, or not bad, but he was having a rough time with Tesla. But his SpaceX company is doing
yeah,
fantastic.
that's what I heard too.
They just launched a satellite yesterday for NASA, and this is a very big deal for them because they've never launched a satellite for NASA. They've launched satellites, obviously. That's like
For
their main
themselves,
business.
obviously, but
That's their main business is satellites. But they've done cargo missions to the ISS for NASA, which is kind of run of the mill now. That was a big deal back in I forget the first time they did it. I think it was like 2010 or something, 2011. They went to ISS for the first time.
In school suspension.
Yep.
What'd they do?
Yeah, they were teasing other kids,
They're
but
throwing paper balls.
yeah. But no, and so our cargo run to the ISS is not a big deal if it fucks up, because
Okay.
like that's just cargo. There's just like food and maybe some science experiments on there, but like this is a $1 billion satellite that they launched. This satellite is called TESS. I looked up what it was called. I totally forgot because I left all my notes in my car.
Just called Tess.
TESS, TESS, and this satellite is a extrasolar planet detection satellite to replace the
Okay.
Kepler Space Telescope. Kepler went up in 2009, I believe, and it was designed to obviously find extrasolar planets. And it did a very good job. It discovered
Oh, yeah, it was
over
like 3,000 something, right?
3,500. It didn't do that on its own. I think it discovered over 2,500 on its own.
In how long?
The span of from 2009 to now. That's what 9 years.
They discovered 3,000 in 9 years.
Now I wanted to talk about this.
Holy
I found
shit.
this fascinating. The first extrasolar planet was theorized in 1912, 1922, I think. One of
Okay.
those two. They didn't have a kind of like, hey, I think I found one until I think it was 88. And in 1992, the first extrasolar planet was discovered.
Wow.
From 1992 to 2018, we've discovered 3,500 planets outside of our own solar system.
That's
Isn't
insane.
that? But it's weird that it took until 1992 to
like find at
find
least
them.
one,
Like
yeah.
obviously, I think even back then people knew that there had to be other planets out there that weren't in our solar system. Like look at all the stars
Oh,
out there.
fucking for sure,
There are
dude.
trillions of stars, probably an infinite amount of stars out there.
There's so...
But
Space is
yeah,
insane.
one
you have
has
no
to assume-
idea what the hell else is out there. You
yeah,
have
one
no
has to
idea.
assume that there are extrasolar planets, exoplanets out there. But not until 1992 did we discover any of them.
Yeah.
And now
That's
3,500 extrasolar planets, and I think like half of them are in quote unquote habitable zones of the stars they orbit. These are planets that could
support
possibly
life.
have life on them if they have liquid water. As
Man, I hope we discover
Earth
aliens
does.
in our lifetime.
it won't be ours.
I
I would
hope-
love it.
I hope
but
so, man.
I doubt it. But
Aliens
there
would
was
be
that
so
there was
cool.
that star that had irregular light patterns, and they're like that could be a Dyson sphere. Do you know what a Dyson sphere is?
do not.
A Dyson sphere is a theorized alien structure, kind of like a grid that surrounds an entire star to absorb its energy.
Holy shit. So just like alien technology,
What?
basically.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
fucking awesome.
Why would they come up with that kind of idea?
Science fiction writers.
That's pretty
But
cool.
think
Just
about
to
it.
harness star energy.
Because stars give off, obviously it's limited, but like for their lifetimes it could be relatively unlimited.
that's
One could say
that's
unlimited
fucking
power.
Star Killer base, bro.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Absorbing, literally. Wow.
And so and I don't think even to this day, I think that was discovered in like I think it was 2016 or 2017. They still don't know what the fuck it is, like because the light patterns. It's not a planet. It's not anything that we know that could create those patterns on the light.
Absolutely wild.
That is.
But I also wanted to. I was reading because I looked up tests to be prepared to talk about it, and I went into a Wikipedia hole, and I was reading about extrasolar planets, and I came across rogue planets. You know what rogue
Which
planets are? Rogue planets are planets that don't have a star and they're just floating through the outer space, interstellar space.
They don't orbit anything.
Oh
Nope.
my
They're
god.
just, they're just,
Isn't that so?
they're just free,
They're just
like moving.
free, free flying.
Holy shit.
Obviously, they have an orbital path, but they don't.
But they
orbit
don't
a star.
orbit anything, right?
Yeah.
How
So
the
they're going
fuck do
somewhere.
they start moving?
They are orbiting a star originally.
Does the star die and then they just
No, they're I'm trying to think of the word, like their kinetic energy, I guess, is just so much that they fling themselves out of their solar system.
Oh shit.
Because the
Yeah.
moon, if you think about it, the moon is actually slowly moving further away from Earth
Yeah.
every second. Every time it orbits, it gets just a teeny bit further out, and so within a few million years, it'll be it'll be a fucking dot. Because it's so small, we won't be able to see it because it'll be moving out. So everything is
The moon's not even-
expanding.
the moon's not even real, man. We don't have to worry.
The moon's
about
not
that.
real. Yeah. Did
It's a
you
hologram.
listen to the last podcast? Because I talked
did.
about the
I
boot.
did listen to it.
The
Holy
boots, you dumbass.
shit.
Yes.
I just wanted to do.
I did. I listened
talk
to
about
it.
that. Good.
To be fair,
No,
To be fair.
I just like stirring shit.
I know, and I said that. I did say like he's playing devil's advocate, but being dumb about it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
I know.
interesting, though.
Paris fucking hell.
Nobody heard that.
Listen.
Oh my god.
I'm talking.
Okay.
I just love the idea of shit being like, I want to say fake, but just like people like being like, oh hey, check this fact out. This doesn't really go hand in hand with this. Like, why is this different than this? Like, just kind of, I guess, just conspiracies. Mm-hmm. But like,
Well, you gotta question everything, so I think
usually
that's smart.
usually ones that have like some merit to them, though, like actually like some that like actually make sense, that aren't like a big deal, that would be like groundbreaking, but just like small shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting to think about, like, what if things aren't what they were told and taught as, you know?
Everything is not what it seems.
Did you know that... Do you know the first astronaut's name? Like, the first cosmonaut, the first person to go into space. What's
If
his
you
name?
say it, I will recognize it, but I could not.
Do you know?
I
say
feel like
it?
it was a woman.
No,
I feel like there's an E in the name for some reason.
there isn't.
Okay.
I don't know who that
There
was.
is an E sound. It's Russian.
Who was
The
that?
first
Okay.
person to go into space was
Who is
Russian,
it?
obviously. Yuri Gagarin.
Yuri
I have
Gagarin.
no fucking clue.
Yeah, I would not guess
Yuri
that.
Gagarin was the first man to go into space. The first person ever to go into space. And I think it was 1959.
Okay.
But did you know that? Oh, so there were like specifications for like the unofficial rules of the space race, were that for it to be technically classified as a spacecraft, they had to land with the craft, like inside of the capsule,
Okay.
right? Which makes sense. You
Yeah.
had to land inside. The first cosmonauts did not land with the capsule. They ejected and parachuted down.
Oh shit.
So
Ooh. They fucking boosted.
they
on
boosted
us.
the rules, man.
boosted.
Boosted on us.
Obviously, we didn't find out until much after. But, I mean, to be fair, you can't discredit what Russia did. They were the pioneers of space travel.
Nah, they're cunts.
They're cunts.
Wow.
Perry's going to get us hacked.
He said that Russians are cunts.
Perry said it.
Nah, I
Perry
said,
said
Everyone
it.
else
I don't
did not.
agree.
them boys in
Dude,
the
I'll-
space race, they cunts.
I was pretty sure.
You know,
that
Russia actually fucked us up real good for a long time in that space race.
They're fucking us up real good right now, too.
They are. They are.
They're just, ooh, they love fucking
But-
with us.
Oh, those Russians.
You know, they were the first ones in space. They also had the first woman in space. You were partly right there, Perry. They were the first people to get to the moon. Not with people, but they got to the moon first. They also got to Venus first, where we went to Mars. They took the opposite path. They did a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
I believe they were the first country to dock spacecraft in outer space. I don't know if that's true though, but like the head scientist for the Russian space agency, Sergei Korolev, was a fucking genius. Like, we had Werner von Braun. He was the Nazi scientist you talked about a couple episodes ago. Mm-hmm. And he was a genius too. I mean, he built the Saturn V. He designed the Saturn V, and that's the rocket that got us to the moon. That got people to the moon, which still hasn't been, it still hasn't happened since the 70s. 72 was the last time we ever went to the moon with people.
Smart boy.
But, the Russians, their rockets that they designed in 1959 are still in use today. That's how good those rockets are. The Soyuz rocket has the most successful launch rate of any rocket on Earth, with like a 96% success rate, I think is what I saw last. That shit's...
So does that mean they had, like, one rocket not go up or something?
No, so they launched thousands of rockets over the course of however long. They've got... if you look at the space race history, like the history of any launch manifest, like, dude, the Russians fucked up their rockets real good, a lot, but they perfected it by doing that. Half of their rockets didn't go up in the first
Trial and
20
error, man.
years. Yeah.
That's how most shit goes.
But, to be fair, they had the first satellite in space. They had the first object ever to go up in space because we couldn't fucking do it.
Didn't they send a dog in space?
Yeah, they sent a dog. They sent Laika.
Did
was their
that dog
That
come
dog
back?
got fucked up in space.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure that dog died on the way down. It got to space, survived it, and then it died on re-entry, I think, because of the stress.
Poor guy.
It was a girl.
Poor girl.
Yeah, and then we had a chimpanzee.
Yeah,
His name was
I knew we had, because
Abel?
you know why I knew we had a chimpanzee? You're gonna fucking hate me because of the movie Space Chimps. That's how I knew that America was.
Clay, why
That's
Why
how
are
I
you
knew
on this
America
I
podcast?
don't
was.
like Clay.
To be fair, I did not like that movie. I'm just saying that's why I knew America and monkeys in space. Like, well, they're not monkeys, they're chimps, but
That's a monkey.
nope, they're different.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Monkeys have tails, bitch.
Got me there.
Anyways,
Man, on the subject of, like, questioning the limits of reality, I found...
Okay,
Because
continue.
we were talking about it earlier, and then we kind of got off on a tangent about Russians. But there's
That's not all that's about, but okay.
nah, that's what that was about.
Continue. The
Um,
limits of reality.
I've heard that there's a theory that metal is like alive, bro. And
I've heard that
obviously-
theory, actually.
And now, at a surface level, that's obviously
Like
true.
all metals?
Metal, well, yeah.
Okay.
Because metals, obviously they're composed of alive shit from the ground. But
I
like,
don't think you understand what any of what you just said is.
I don't think any of us do when we say
First
things.
off,
first of all,
What the fuck in metal
Alive
is
shit.
alive shit?
Listen, just hear them out.
Okay,
Just
I'm sorry.
take
Minerals.
that with a grain of salt.
Minerals
alive
aren't alive,
shit.
but go.
these minerals,
Minerals aren't alive.
they got energy in them, bro.
That's different.
They're alive.
Anyways, why is metal?
I feel
just-
like metal has like a conscience. They can't. I feel
I
like
love the
there's-
character that Perry is creating for himself in the podcast.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
You
about
are the
metal.
conspiracy theorist now. Like, do
Oh,
you understand that?
bro. It's all theories. I'm not saying I really believe this shit, but I always give everything the benefit of the doubt. And I've just heard that like metal is alive, bro. There's a whole bunch of books on this shit.
That it's alive. Alive in like what? You think it has a consciousness?
No,
I
not a
don't think-
consciousness, or not even conscience.
But,
That's kind
like,
of the wrong word for it.
As
I
far
guess.
as like living cells, like how they're alive, but they're not like fucking free thinking. They're just like doing shit. Like,
I'd have to touch
in
up on the
nature.
theory because I read it like 4 years ago, but it's fascinated me ever since then. Especially since I own a bunch of swords that are all tempered at different
Oh,
temperatures.
so do you think his swords are alive?
Listen,
Like, wait, what's that cartoon when the sword has a face? Hold on.
listen.
I know what you're
fucking-
talking about. I
Dave
know
the Barbarian,
Yep.
bro.
These, listen, metals
Perry's friends
react.
with his swords.
Metals, no, it's not even that I believe that they have like emotions and shit. It's just metals react to like everything differently.
So does everything, dude. Wood reacts differently to
Right.
fire.
Fire's alive, bro.
No, the
Fire's alive, bro.
Could be.
What's
I don't
going
know.
on, dude?
Listen,
You ever see the
okay,
way
listen,
fire
I'm gonna
moves?
interrupt for a second. I have heard about like objects having memories in a way, like being exposed to certain energies or like I guess occurrences and like retaining like I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I've heard things
so
about that about
lost.
objects.
I hear you, King. You woke.
But I don't know about metal specifically, or if that means that they're alive or they have consciousness. But
Not
there's
that they
always
have-
like things
no.
like certain chairs that like when you sit in them, you just like feel fucking weird, like because like shit
No.
has happened in that. I mean, this is like people that like say these things.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Keep going, bro.
Perry
They're
feels
like people
this
like
way.
you sit in a chair and you just have like this weird like feeling.
Like you said,
you can't
dead
explain
grandma's
it.
chair,
something
but-
like that.
okay.
Like chair when it. Or like objects when they interact with certain people for a vast amount of time, like they just kind of like attach themselves to them, like that energy, not like the person per se, but if that makes any sense at all. But
Yes.
I've always heard about things like that, which I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it's definitely interesting to like think about.
See, that's the cool thing about conspiracies is they're very interesting to mull over and think
Yeah.
about. Definitely,
You don't
have to
you don't
agree
have to
to them.
believe them, but it's
And
always like
yeah,
oh shit,
It's
like,
great
that could be
to
a thing.
sit back and like Perry says, question everything.
And yeah, you always gotta treat everything at like an arm's length. That's what I do. Even like reality, I think everything is pretty subjective. It's kind of hard to,
I understand that.
I don't.
because once you root yourself in a lifestyle or like in a way of thinking, I think you just kind of stagnate and you just live a boring life the rest of
Yeah.
your life. You know?
I feel like you just go about thinking like, well, you know what? This is gonna sound dark, kind of, and a little fucked up. But if you think about like, I don't even know if I want to get
No,
into
go for
this.
it.
If you think about your life as an individual, and everything else around you is just it doesn't matter at all, and it's just you, and you're just like you have like the power of free will, and you can do literally anything you want. I think that's a better way to like live your life and not think about. Not necessarily not think about other people, but think that you can do whatever it
it
is
at
you
arm's
need to
length.
do.
Yeah, because your life is your own.
Right.
And if you do go into that, like question everything, like literally, your life is the only one that matters to you.
Yeah. But
You
This
just-
could
you
be a
just keep
simulation.
learning.
That's what I was-
This
that's
could
what
be a
I was about to say,
simulation,
like-
and like everybody else is fucking fake.
Right.
So live your life
I think
to
about
your
that shit. I used
fullest.
to think about this shit when I was little, which is probably a weird thing to
No,
think about.
ever
but
since I
always
heard
thought
that
about
theory where it's like we're in a simulation, dude. Like, you
I
ever
always thought
you
about it.
you sit back and you look at somebody like I'm looking at you right now, like
But are
Are you even real?
Right.
Are you thinking?
Right.
are you?
don't
Yeah,
know.
like
have
are you
thoughts?
like consider this from a video game standpoint? Like, are you an NPC? Am I interacting with an NPC?
Could be.
Do my actions
Right.
really matter?
Could be. I just think I was gonna say that could take like a dark turn. Like, oh well, I'm the only one that matters, so fuck everybody. I don't necessarily promote that
Well,
ideology.
no, but I get
Just
it.
the
I get what
idea
you're
of
saying.
You as an individual, you can do whatever it is you want.
That
or
makes you
need
happy,
to.
and that's why I don't understand people that just get so caught up in what other people think about
Yeah,
them.
dude, like fuck them. Straight
Fuck
up,
'em.
fuck them. Oh my god.
Fuck other people. You know, people call me a douchebag to my brother. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck.
I feel like that's kind of the importance of.
But
like,
that's the key to happiness.
Yeah, of just
Isn't-
social.
It's not
interaction.
necessarily because if you can get to a certain point where it's I fuck them, and then it's like, well, then you do become an asshole
And you stop
by
learning. Yeah,
by
I'm so glad
staying-
you clarified that.
But that's like if someone's telling you like, "Hey, what you're doing is shitty,"
And then you say-
versus, "Hey,
It's apathy
You're
versus
like
empathy,
this, and
you
I
know?
don't really agree that you're like this, but you're not harming anybody in the way that you are." In that case, if someone's trying to tell you how to be, fuck them. But if they're like, "Hey, man, you're kind of being an asshole, you're making people feel bad,"
Yeah,
stop.
like I
That's
said,
different.
it's the difference between apathy and just being happy with yourself.
Yeah.
Because you should be happy with yourself, but not at the cost of other people. You know. Mm-hmm. And
For
that's I feel like if more people just understood that, the world would be fantastic. Everybody
sure.
just does what they want to do, you know, while being
Live and let
considerate.
live, bro. That's it.
Exactly. You look like a greaser right now. What did you just do with your hair? You look pretty good.
I look like a greaser. Oh
Yeah.
man, shout out to
Grease.
Grease.
Shout out to Grease. Turkeys and chickens. And...
My hair didn't look cool for Grease. So my hair looked
Hey,
fucked.
you never showed us
Hey.
your haircut.
Oh.
I haven't seen you since the last time you were on a
That's true
podcast.
because it's been a minute.
So take your hat off.
You've seen me.
No, I haven't.
My hair's fucked right now, bro.
Please.
I don't want to take it off. I'm
right.
sorry. I can take it off later, I guess.
That doesn't change anything. Like nobody can see you right now but me.
It's not like it looks better when I like put a comb through it.
There we go. If
Obviously.
you do your hair, it looks better. That's crazy.
Yeah, right
Same.
now. But I literally took a shower and then put a hat on, so it's probably fucked.
Perry took a shower before he came too. He looks beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
His hair is so flowy.
Also shaved
Did you
my.
shave?
my-
I could tell you shaved.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
look really good today.
Thank you, man. I'm ready.
I need to
You're
shave
right.
really bad.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
You're alright.
You wouldn't understand.
You got
don't
another
grow-
like 2 days, I think.
Don't grow hair.
I'm not like you, man. I need to get rid of it as fast as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle's a clean boy.
I'm a clean boy.
Clean boy alert.
Keep that
Clay is a
baby
clean
face
boy by
by a
genetics.
fucking mile, bro. Holy shit. I grow like a little tuft. Like I'll grow a little like what do you call those? Walrus. I get little walrus like whiskers, and then that's it. And I'm like, I don't want to
better
let
than
this
Hendrix.
happen.
His
yeah.
kitty whiskers.
That boy got it rough.
Yeah, Hendrix grows it out.
His
of, like,
facial
his
hair is
cheeks.
so bad. Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have hair like on my cheeks. Really, like that's pretty cool. I feel like that's kind of gross. No offense to anybody with cheek hair.
Yeah, man.
All offense to Hendrix though. Fuck him.
Ooh.
It's gotta be tradition.
he
to
wanted
just
to be
insult him in every episode.
He's probably making like I don't know corned beef sandwich or something
Omelet.
right now.
Fucking loser.
I know, right?
Pizza, spaghetti.
He's really good at making pizza though. Let me tell you.
Ooh.
That boy is
I wish
pretty
I,
good.
dude. No, you know who's good at making pizza? We're the,
Oh,
we're the-
us, bro.
We're the,
Us, bro.
I forgot we made pizza.
I made pizza for 6 months straight. I was a fucking pro, man. That crust,
Ooh,
that
yeah.
crust was my bitch, man. Just
You used to slap pretty nice.
I've
to
never
slap,
cooked
man.
for a job.
no.
It's
Nope.
not.
No,
that
that's not true
fun.
at all. That's completely
But
false,
like
actually.
making pizza wasn't really necessarily. I wouldn't say it's cooking. It's a
Okay,
little
I poured
different.
soup for a job, so
Okay.
that sounds like
It's mostly just like making it and
It's the
tossing it in the oven.
arrangement.
It's just
It's
it's just like a creation.
yeah, like you don't hand make the dough and shit.
No, we toss it though.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out Papa John's.
I
Shout out
worked-
Papa John's.
I worked at a Vietnamese restaurant in downtown Detroit.
That's right.
Faux Lucky.
And you didn't. What did you do there?
I was a dishwasher, except I cooked as well as dishwashed on. Or no, I just cooked on. I think it was Fridays. I cooked. So I learned how to use the barbecue grill, and I poured soup.
Wow.
The wok's cool.
No,
The
it
wok.
wasn't. It was not a wok. It was literally just like a grill.
Yeah, woks are just like big ass pans, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
I don't
pots.
think woks are Vietnamese at all. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That was
Chinese.
a bad joke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're
Wok
Chinese.
to you.
Are they?
They're
Okay.
Chinese.
No, well,
Yes,
they
they
are.
fucking
but
are.
they're not limited to China. I
No,
don't
not
believe.
limited to
They're
China,
not
but they're
limited,
like
but they came
pretty
from
sure.
China.
Yeah,
They
it's like gunpowder.
originated.
I know
Gunpowder's Chinese.
a lot of Thai places use woks. You say
They're
gunpowder,
right next to China.
but it's not China, bro. You're being fucking racist.
That's
right
not
now.
racist at all. Thailand is literally. I'm pretty sure it's on the border of China.
All right, but tell someone who is. Oh, dude, I was about to. What is that nationality? That
Asian?
is? But like Thai.
Taiwanese?
Will you just say that they're your Thai? Like I am Thai.
No, Taiwanese is from Taiwan. Thai. I don't think it's just Thai.
It's just
All right.
It's
So,
just
but
Thai.
if you tell someone who's Thai that they're Chinese, they're probably like, "Fuck you." Like,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm not.
definitely.
So that's
because they're
the point I'm
not
making.
Chinese.
I didn't. Why are you shooting at me? I didn't say it.
I'm
Clay is ignorant as fuck.
not ignorant. I'm Hashtag woke fam.
Oh yeah, he's woke.
Yeah, you literally said it this
My
episode.
bad,
You said
yeah.
he was woke.
No, Perry always has like different
King.
opinions on me. He'll like compliment me, then be like, you know what? Fuck Clay, bro. Get him out of here.
It's true. He flip flops real
He does
good
that
on
all the
you.
time to me.
It's
no matter
on-
what
it's
the
on
setting
good
is.
fun, bro.
Even
I
when-
love Clay.
Even when we're playing video games, he'll be like, "Oh man, you're doing so good." I'm like, literally 5 minutes later, he'll be like, "Man, you can suck my dick, bro."
It's
Like,
because he's not, bro. He taunts in these video games, bro. He's the kind of guy that'll teabag you in Mortal Kombat.
that's not true.
Yeah.
Not
We should
in
play
Mortal
Halo.
Kombat. Not in Mortal
I
Kombat.
want to play Halo soon.
Halo.
Speaking of teabagging, so I can teabag all of you because y'all suck at Halo.
Yeah, dude, Kyle. Just
Halo is hard
fucks
as
you.
fuck.
Halo is the easiest FPS.
No, it's not.
100%.
It's the
it
hardest
is.
FPS.
That is not true at all.
It's
No, it's fucking
Leave a
hard.
It's
comment
difficult.
below. If Halo
It's
is the
difficult.
hardest
I'd say
FPS,
it's. I'd say it's harder
it's
than
so
like Call of
easy.
Duty.
No,
I
fuck
think,
no.
I think it's harder than. I think it's harder than Call of Duty.
It's way harder than Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's like super easy to me.
Yeah, you
But Call of Duty is
point
easy.
and click, bro. And
Yeah.
Halo is like you got gravity.
Yeah, Halo, you got.
Wow, you
you're
have gravity
flying
in a
around,
game
bro.
about walking?
The only.
Halo is in space.
That's not even fucking true, dude.
it's so hard.
literally
to fucking,
every map.
bro. You can jump like 10 feet.
That's
in a
because you're a
fucking-
super soldier, not because you're in space.
No shit. In Call of Duty, you're not.
You
Except
are-
for
you
literally
are
in all of the modern Call of
Yeah.
Duties
I
out
don't
there.
play
Advanced
the.
Warfare,
I don't play
you-
the
you
modern.
Double jump.
You can like run on walls and shit. I don't
That's
like that
not
game.
Modern Warfare. That's not Advanced Warfare.
It's
That's
not?
no.
Which one is that?
That's Black Ops 3.
Really?
Advanced Warfare is double jump, and then in Black Ops 3 they had wall running because of Titanfall.
whatever one had wall
Titanfall
running.
was the way better.
Ooh.
Titanfall 2 was a fantastic game.
I don't know about
was
that, Holmes.
amazing.
I
No.
always heard Titanfall was shitty.
Titanfall was pretty nice.
No, Titanfall 1 was
Was it?
okay, but it got boring real quick.
Okay.
Titanfall 2 was a phenomenal game, and
Okay.
it got a bad rap because of Titanfall
I never
1.
played it, so I really have no opinion on it.
It
you
got
wanna
a bad
play it-
rep because the online, bro.
The online was pretty shit.
Dude, EA cannot make games.
EA Sports.
Fuck
Good
EA.
game. Yeah, fuck EA.
Fuck
Ruined Battlefront.
EA, bro.
You ruined Battlefront.
They ruined
Star Wars
everything.
Battlefront. You know what? You can,
Dude, but
you can suck my
Battlefield,
dick. Battlefield
again,
is so good.
bad online. Like connecting to a match takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
EA
But
is
once you
about to
get
go
in
out
that
of
game,
business.
Dude,
Straight
it's
up.
so
That's
fucking
not true at all.
awesome. It's
No,
like
fuck EA.
Battlefield. I used to
Battlefield
play
1
the shit out of Battlefield.
Battlefield 1 is the
too.
greatest FPS.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I
Battlefield 1
fucking
was so good.
Battlefield 2, which came out like fucking what 10 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
That game was my favorite
Wait, did
game.
you mean Battlefield 1, like the very first Battlefield?
No, I meant the one
or-
that came out in 2015 or
Okay,
2016.
because that's one I used to play the hell out of.
Yeah, but no, like Battlefield 2, that shit. Battlefield 1942, were both phenomenal games, and I played the hell out of them.
Yeah.
And Battlefield 1 just was like the best of all of it. Like you go back in time.
Man, I kind of want to play it now. I don't
I
have
do
PlayStation
too.
Battlefield
Plus. I don't think.
Vietnam was the best one.
Vietnam was pretty good too.
Oh yeah, it was the best one.
Clay doesn't think the Vietnam War happened. We'll come back to that later.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh my God, that's
I
not
hope
true.
my grandpa listens to this.
That's not true. I didn't. They roast me for this. I forgot what I said exactly.
We were okay, so
I
No.
don't remember either.
You're gonna butcher it. I'm gonna say it because I know how I'm talking.
no, I was gonna
about.
give background to like when it came
Okay,
up.
all right,
We
give
were when
background.
David and I were on our road trip. We were driving through nothing, and it got
No,
really
this was
boring.
before the road trip, dude. This was here when
No.
this first started. It
Was
was.
it?
It was upstairs here.
No, it wasn't. That was the ghosts.
No, it was here. I promise you, it was here.
All right, then you tell.
Before the group chat even.
That's not true.
Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the context. So if you have context, you can give it to me.
I
but
don't.
all I
either.
was,
I thought it was on the
we
road
were
trip.
talking about Vietnam. I don't know why, and all I had said was I was talking about how when that was going on, it was like. It was covered on TV, correct?
Yeah,
Like it was like
that
the
was one of
first
the first wars that was live
actually like
coverage.
covered, and people thought it was fake because it was being covered. Like they were like, "This shit on the TV is not happening. Like, this is not real." That was my entire point.
But the way
That
you
some
said it-
people didn't think that this shit was actually happening. Like, oh no, that's all made up. Fuck it. That's all I said. And then they were like, "Clay, you don't think the Vietnam War happened, bro? What the fuck?" And I was like, "Dude, not even at all
No,
what I
dude,
was
you
saying."
said it in a way that was like, I don't think Vietnam happened.
That's not what I. Whatever. That's not what I said.
Yeah, fucking play. Stay woke, bro. You good?
Vietnam War definitely happened. I think.
Oh.
I'm sure there's some people out there.
save.
I'm sure there's some people out there that don't think it happened though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There's people that don't think the Earth is round. Legit.
Shout
Do you
out
ever
to you.
wonder if literally they're just all trolls?
I
I don't
do.
think.
I thought about-
I don't
I did
think there's
think-
actually a person on Earth that believes the Earth is actually flat.
I wonder that with everything nowadays. I can't tell if people are serious or if they're just fucking joking, and that kind of frustrates me. Because I'm like, do you guys actually like think this, or are you just? Because I know there's definitely people that are just joking, but are there people out there that are straight up just like, oh no, the Earth is flat, 100%?
On one
I think
hand,
there are other people.
You know,
like
I
that.
actually
When I-
did go. Sorry, Perry.
You're good.
When I did go to Wayne State and I had my astronomy class, there was a kid in there that was a quote unquote flat earther. He was like,
straight up.
yeah, he would like interrupt the professor a lot, and be like,
Oh,
well,
God.
you know, but the Earth's flat, so like this doesn't really make sense.
Dude,
I'm
if
like,
there's
dude,
like,
so
that
you're
kid was in
just-
my class, I think I'd beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he was really annoying.
To interrupt the professor and say some dumb shit, like, dude, let this guy talk, man. Like, he's trying to teach people.
Yeah. So, what were you saying, Per?
I just, after like being online since I was like 3 years old, and like seeing the internet develop.
Yeah, you
and
like we're in
seeing-
that generation where like we watched the internet evolve. We didn't see it first start up, but like
I did. I remember.
You were
I
there
didn't
in
get
the
on the
80s?
internet until like
Because
2005.
crazy.
No, not the 80s, but
Then
like
you weren't there when the internet started, dude. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
Perry was there. It
We watched it evolve.
was before he was reincarnated.
Yeah.
And now he's this guy.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, continue.
But when he was Tom Cruise in
Oh
the
my
90s,
God.
he,
just the 90s though.
just seeing
Everybody gets their turn with Tom Cruise.
Yeah. That's why
seeing
it can
the
be Tom Cruise
internet
at a point.
like evolve, and like seeing society evolve with it. It on one hand, like I have like just no hope for our society, and on the other hand,
all right.
like I feel like there's two ends of the spectrum here, because like, you know, people act so fucking ignorant, and they pretend like everything is satire, and like all these like big ass websites are getting in on it now too, like The Onion. Like everyone is just piling in on satire and like being sarcastic.
That's
and
not a modern thing.
Everybody
though.
has like a persona, but I know it's not a modern thing. You're right, but the internet gives people who would otherwise be insignificant, irrelevant, ignored on the side of the street a platform. Everybody has credibility
That's true. That's
on the internet,
100% true.
and at the same time, everybody has zero credibility on the internet. So it's like we pick and choose what we believe. And on one hand, we have this vast wealth of information that people can, you know, get educated on. And
Yeah,
then
like about the moon.
we have these total dipshits that even if they are like actually educated, they don't act like it, and they pretend like Kyle said, like there's some people that pretend like the Earth is flat just for the memes, but you know, people will pick up on that, and they see your false confidence, and they start believing the Earth is flat,
Right, like,
and then
oh,
now
hell
suddenly
yeah,
we
bro.
have a generation of fucking degenerates.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
What, like, bro?
It's like that guy.
The internet got Donald Trump elected.
That's
That's accurate.
yeah, I would say.
They did it for the memes, bro.
But
I'm
also,
just saying.
I mean, it's also like not a lot of our generation went out to vote at all.
No.
Have you looked at the percents?
I have
Which is
not.
fucking
I
despicable.
knew that was the
Almost
case, though,
none
because
of our generation voted at all.
That's also.
I think if we did vote,
Go
those that
vote,
could've,
please. Don't
it-
be a fucking idiot.
It would have been Bernie
Just
Sanders if our generation
For
voted
sure,
more.
I'm not sure about that because like
It
I
would've-
know a
it
lot
would've
of
definitely been Hillary.
in our groups. Well, because Hillary won the nomination for the DNC anyways, so
Yeah.
even if we wrote in Bernie,
Yeah.
if they wanted to, I don't
No,
think
no, that wouldn't have done much.
that wouldn't have done much
but
at all.
I don't think writing in does
But
shit, but
technically speaking, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
technically, yes.
We did elect Hillary Clinton, but the Electoral College elected Trump.
Like, oh, those emails, bro. It's a fucking deal breaker, but
I'm not even gonna talk about that. That's so
we can get
ignorant.
into some politics
Just fucking
here.
ignorant.
So we're up at about time to wrap up anyways. So do you all
Alright.
have any last minute thoughts?
Go vote, please.
Yeah,
Vote for
this
next
is a vote
election.
year. 2018 is a vote year in November. So vote for your senators and politicians or whatever.
And just like, you know, look at the ballot, bro. There's other important issues that
but
you
don't
can actually
just look at the ballot. Study up. Study the
Yes.
positions that need to be voted on.
Yes, because the ballot will have shit that you're not prepared to answer for.
Yeah.
And you better just please be prepared. Because I know
100%.
my first time voting, listen, and it's fucked up, but my dad told me what to vote for everything. And I did it blindly. And that shit taught me a lot. Because I know there's people that also did that to get Donald Trump elected. You know, people will just blindly follow their parents.
It's
And
true.
Even
Most
if
people-
even if you believe what your parents are telling you and you support it, just look it up anyway. You might find one thing that you disagree on. You can vote differently on that on the ballot. So
And it
just-
doesn't even have to be just Republican to Democrat. Just anything.
right, like
Find what
public
you support.
transportation in Michigan. For
Oh,
fuck's
that's
sake.
Yeah, that's a huge deal in Michigan.
Recreational weed. That's gonna be on the ballot. It's trying to get on the
And
ballot
if you
this
support
year.
that,
I think that's
happy
gonna be on the ballot
420.
no matter
yeah,
what.
It's
I mean,
going to.
Happy 420.
It's gotta be. It's a very major issue now.
It's gonna be
and
a
even
fact.
if you don't smoke weed, like
This
it
gonna-
obviously has a lot of benefits to people who,
sure.
who need it.
Michigan's gonna be the 10th state, bro. Please make it
I
happen.
doubt that. I don't know about.
I think
that.
it's. I think it will happen.
I
Soon.
mean,
truly, I do.
via Detroit probably, but think about all of the and I said the white ass suburbs in Michigan that are not for that shit.
Then go fuck themselves.
They really can, because honestly, the way America's been evolving with specifically weed-related issues, like the FDA just, and I know this is the end of the podcast, holy shit, but if you made it this far, the FDA just announced that they're fully backing and supporting CBD oil. So
Because that's not the shit that makes you high.
right. So
That's the shit that
That's
helps you.
straight.
But it's the
medical
first.
benefits.
It's the first time the FDA has ever approved anything marijuana related.
Probably since the 20s
So-
when it was outlawed.
It's a big.
Yeah.
it's a
And
big
the
step.
only
this
reason it
is
was
a
outlawed
big
was to help
fucking
the
deal.
lumber industry. Or the tobacco. Was it tobacco or lumber? It was one of the two. Because hemp is very good at
Yeah,
paper.
it's good for everything.
Hemp is good for.
It is
dude,
literally good for
hemp is
everything.
insane.
Up until the 1920s, our nation used it for lots of stuff.
Yeah, it's
And
true,
then-
man. Look at old medicine. Pictures of old medicine. They'll have marijuana all up in that shit.
It's a very useful
Yeah.
thing.
They also had cocaine. In it, so
Just
a
like
lot of
cocaine.
things, too.
Clay endorses
People,
cocaine.
people would do cocaine just like because they had a headache.
It's true though. Like, like you ever seen those bottles like morphine
Yeah,
cough
dude,
medicine?
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, heroin cough medicine.
So
Yeah.
Danger might be addictive,
yeah.
but
My final thoughts: just get educated.
get
woke.
educated.
Get woke.
Even if other people don't agree with you, form your own opinion on
Yes,
things
please.
to vote
For
on.
fuck's sake.
Don't follow your parents.
Don't.
Don't follow your friends. And you know, if you're afraid that you'll get shunned, just don't talk about it. You know,
Yeah.
Look up what you need to know and vote for what you want to vote for while you're educated, but don't tell other people. It's a private ballot for a reason. You know,
Yep.
you're behind a curtain when you vote.
Exactly, man.
Clay, any last thoughts?
I think you guys just about covered it.
Just about covered it.
I think so.
Get
Alright.
woke.
Get woke.
Get woke.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Clay and I will be recording the new show hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow. I,
think so.
don't know how those dogs are gonna act though. They looked like they were calm today, but
Yeah, we'll have some special guest stars.
puppies,
2 puppies.
little puppies.
That I will be dog sitting.
I will join him. So thank you everybody. and
Peace.
Have a good week.